Hello, everybody, and welcome back to One Player. Today, back on the table, we are rejoining our adventurers as they attempt to complete the hunt for Gollum. This is the first expansion of the Lord of the Rings card game. This is a level 4 quest, so not too hard, not too easy. And currently, if you'd watched the first episode, which came out just a little while ago, I believe, well, you would have seen that our adventurers got very, very, very lucky. Quite frankly, we drew some fantastic cards in the encounter deck in order to skip through pretty much most of the first portion of the quest. So we are now on quest 2, or portion 2, or whatever you want to say. And we're in a pretty good situation. We've trapped the Hunters from Mordor, so they are not going to be able to attack us going forwards. Unless, obviously, this gets removed. Hopefully it doesn't, but you never know. There's cards in there that, will do all sorts of terrible things, and that's probably one of them. We have the River Ninglor in the staging area, which is an absolute git, to be honest, which removes progress on it and on the quest just for being there. So that's annoying. Or actually, just for, I should say, if we try to put it in our active location. We are currently at the Old Ford, but we only need to make two we only need to make 2 progress on our quest to get past it. So I think that we should be able to kind of chalk that off, I would say, hopefully, this turn. Now remember, on this quest phase, we are going to be pulling 2 cards from the encounter deck, looking at one, putting one on there, and then dealing another encounter. So we're essentially encountering 2 cards per quest, as far as that goes. So I propose that we just get going. Let's get into it and see how we do. Remember, we've got Bilbo here giving us 2 cards to draw each turn, and we've got Theodred questing valiantly alongside Aragorn, giving him enough resources each turn to refresh himself and basically smack these guys around. It's been pretty good. Let's see if we can keep it going. We're going to get 3 resources. That's 1, 2, and 3. Remember, also, I keep trying to call him Gollum. It's Bilbo. And Bilbo also has Steward of Gondor, so we can exhaust this and get him 2 more. I don't see why not. Why don't we do that right now? He's up to 4 now. And we're going to draw 2 cards. We've got Faramir and the Protector of Lorien. This, attached to a hero, discard a card to give this attached hero either 1 defense or 1 quest. Limit 3 times per phase. Wow. So we could clear out our hand and just make an absolutely beefy hero with no trouble at all. Okay, well, I don't see why we don't give this to Theodred and have him be questing for 2. Because he's always going to be questing, right? We always quest with Theodred because he's the best at questing. Or he's not the best at questing, but he gives other people good things for questing too. We should probably think about pulling out Faramir, who gives us an extra quest as well. Oh, hang on. Exhaust Faramir to choose a player. Let me put it on the screen. Exhaust Faramir to choose a player. Each character controlled by that player gets +1 quest until the end of the phase. So that's well, that's up to 3 extra quest points, isn't it? Unless we're questing with other allies as well. But yeah, not bad. And he's got some pretty decent stats for an ally too. So if we get Faramir onto the battlefield, I don't see why that's not a bad idea either. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. All right, let's get Faramir onto the battlefield. So, you know what? It's time for a shuffle around. This deck is going up off screen. Sorry, but that's just how, maybe I'll put it over here. You don't need to see the tokens. We'll put it up here. You can just see it. Discard's still off screen, that's fine. Our location is going to go above the current quest because that makes sense, I think. And then that'll give us room to put Faramir out with 4 leadership resources spent. Lovely stuff. You can just about see that we're still on 30. Oh, hang on. Did I up the... I can't remember if the end of the last video I upped this or not. I think I did. Oh, gosh. Sorry if I didn't. Maybe I'll take a point off if I end up winning. I don't know. Yeah, let's play this. We'll play this from Bilbo, and we'll put the Protector of Lorien. So this is going on to Theodred. So discard a card from your hand to give an attached hero 1 defense or 1 quest until the end of the phase, and we can do it up to 3 times per phase. So if I discarded 3 cards right now, this guy would be questing for 4. Yeah, for 4. To be honest, I might get rid of these, or at least one of them. Right, so we move on because that's our planning done, and it was a nice plan. It was a good plan. I feel good about the plan, but now we need to kind of think about what enemies we're going to face. This isn't in the staging area, right? So this is no longer giving us threat. This one is. So this River Ninglor is giving us 2 threat. So we're going to have to battle that to get past this, but that's okay, I think. And of course, we're going to draw 2 cards and put one of them in the staging area as well. So let's do that first. See what we're up against. Banks of the Anduin, or the Gladden Fields. Banks of the Anduin. If the Banks of Anduin leaves play, return it to the top of the encounter deck instead of placing it in the discard pile. That's kind of annoying. Or the Gladden Fields. We've already seen this one, which is the raise the threat by 2 points every turn. So that can go away as far as I'm concerned. We'll put the Banks of Anduin down. So that's currently we're up against 3, and of course we're going to have to draw another one in our quest phase itself. I think we should discard some cards and get Theodred questing for more. We've got a lot of things on the battlefield, so I don't mind questing with Bilbo as well, just to give us it's only 1, but it just gives us an extra little bit. We've got plenty of things to soak up whatever comes out. This guy's not attacking, so even if we pull an enemy, we can just sacrifice one of the chaffs, essentially. And I guess, why don't we just do this, yeah? Okay, let's think about this. If I exhaust this, well, I can either add him to the quest for 2, or I can exhaust him and get 3. So I'll exhaust him and get 3. So we're questing right now for... Let's see. We're questing for 3, 4, 5, 9. If we're questing for 9, up against 3, that gives us 6, minus whatever comes out here. So I think I'm going to discard this and give Theodred another quest. So that's 10. We're questing for 10. Okay, remember that when we pull out whatever that is next. Oof. Okay. That's not the end of the world. We've pulled one of these again. Each player raises his threat by 1 for each character he controls that is not currently committed to a quest. So that is 3, as far as I can count it. We did actually a pretty decent job last time of committing lots and lots of characters to the quest, and when that came out, we've done the same thing again this time. So 1, 2, 3 are up to 38, which is getting up there, but not dire. Maybe not dire. I don't know. But that does mean that 10 quest minus 3 is 7. So we've made 7 progress, which is just 1 shy of passing the second one. Oh, that's so annoying. Can I discard another card and just give us another one? I think I can. Surely I can. It doesn't attach to hero action until the end of the phase. I think I can. We can. There's player actions right before resolving questing. So this is kind of our resolving questing. This is our player action. Discard another one and we'll get 1 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 will give us... Wait, no, sorry. 8, because we're questing for 11 now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... on 2B is golden. All right, let me just run through that again. So I quested for a total of 11. This guy gave us 1 per character that was questing. So that's 1, 2, 3. So 3, 4 from Bilbo. 5, 6, 7, because he discarded 2 cards. 8, 9, 10, 11, because of the Celebrian Stone giving him plus 2 quest. So that's 11. Minus 3 is 8. We put 2 on here. We already had 4, so 2 on here, 6 on here, 10 out of 10, and you absolutely love to see it. This might be a pretty quick video if we carry on at this rate. So we've passed portion 2 of the quest. Now we're on the trail. Let's see what this is about. At the western edge of Mirkwood, the trail turned away. It wandered off southward and passed out of the Wood Elves' ken and was lost. All right. Very well. Oof. Any player who does not control a hero with at least one clue objective attached cannot commit characters to this quest. If there are ever no heroes with clue objectives attached in play, reset the quest deck to stage 2B. Whoa. Okay, so basically we need to protect Bilbo at all costs, right? Because as soon as he gets damage, he loses his Signs of Gollum. And he's the only one with Signs of Gollum right now. So we must, must carry Signs of Gollum to the end of this quest. Otherwise, we've got to go back to 2, and that's not something I want to do. If the players defeat this stage, the players have once again found a true sign of Gollum's passing and have won the game. Right, on the trail it is. We only need to get 8. And as far as I can see, cross our fingers, I think we're in a really good position. This is as strong as I've been in this level from all my playthroughs that I've done of it. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. Let's refresh everyone. Refresh, and refresh you little beautiful hobbit you. Drawing 2 cards is actually really nice. I was a bit worried if I was going to play Bilbo, because he's not really very powerful, right? Like, he doesn't have anything really going for him. He doesn't have lots of defense, which is, you know, like, hold on, let me see if I get, oh yeah. Denethor is the other lore hero that I was considering using. Starts with lower threat, so that's nice. Has kind of a beefier defense, so you can kind of block lots of stuff if you need to. Allows you to scry, which is kind of cool, but and more health points. But the drawing the 2 cards from Bilbo is pretty flippin' sweet. He's got us like a lot of good cards. And frankly, that's been very helpful. As well as obviously the, you know, just ridiculous amount of non-enemies that we've had to pull, that we've pulled. Now we don't need to add anything to the quest or to the staging area. So that's pretty slick. Oh, but hang on, we didn't do our combat. We didn't do any combat. Sorry, we quested successfully, but then we didn't do any combat. That's what are you thinking? Can we kill this guy without spending anything from Aragorn? I think the answer is no. This one was tapped as well. No, we can't. So we'll have to spend from Aragorn to ready him again. But he's got 3 attack. So 3 attack. Oh, remember, of course, this one, he's engaged, but he cannot attack us because he's snared. So 3 attack plus 1 attack is 4, and that gives us 2 more points onto the enemy. How do we have 4 last time? Is that true? Because 4 minus 2 would have been 2. Did I do this twice last episode? Now I can't remember. It's been too long. Well, anyway, he's snared, so, I mean, what's he going to do? We've killed the Hunters from Mordor, and that feels pretty bloody brilliant. Now, I'm a bit nervous, because if another one pops out, then we're going to be, you know, we're going to be in trouble. But for now, I'm feeling all right about it. Let's refresh. We've all had a lovely sip of orange juice and a nice cup of tea, and we are ready to go. Let's pull 2 cards. Let's raise our, another Faramir. Let's raise our threat. Let's pull some resources. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, you can have 2 more. You crazy hobbit. You steward of Gondor, you absolute champion. Maybe I should have stretched. Maybe I should have split these up between 2 different heroes. Now that I know that that is a thing. Right, we can't play Faramir because he's unique. Because we've already got one on the field. That's what that little thing means. That somebody pointed that out on my last playthrough. So that's the uniqueness, and we cannot have 2 Faramirs on the battlefield. Which if you think about it, makes sense. That would have been a big twist in the story. Right. Gleowine can come out? Maybe? Oh. Oh, you absolute champion. Look at this. I forgot that this was in my deck. Erebor Hammersmith. Response. After you play Erebor Hammersmith, return the topmost attachment in any player's discard pile to his hand. Oh, let me. What do you think is the topmost attachment in our discard pile? Just have a guess. And then we'll. Oh, it's the Forest Snare. You absolute beauty. Erebor Hammersmith, get yourself onto the battlefield, you beardy wonder. You're going there. We're just gonna have to shift everything up and just never mind what the organization looks like. We're following along. Everyone knows what's what. I think I do. Hopefully, maybe not. I'm not sure. This is still in staging. This is going to be our little battle area. I mean, I don't know. We're trying. This is going back in our hand. That's absolutely fantastic, because if another Hunters from Mordor shows up, they're getting snared as quickly as you can say Hunters from Mordor. Right, we've got... Oh, I need to pay for that, probably. That would be a reasonable thing to do. And we're going to keep 3 on Bilbo again, so we can pay for this. Let's see. We've got no other cards really to play, so... I mean, we could play like things like this, but... Ooh, we can exhaust him to look at the top card. I don't know if that does us any good, to be honest. Healing deck. None of our heroes have taken damage. This is unbelievable. What an absolutely unbelievable playthrough. I'll say this: this game does get this game sometimes does get very swingy. Like, you can have just a game where you pull the wrong cards and you're dead on the first try, like you're dead on the first stage, on the second or third round even. Or you can have games like this where you're just like, this is really easy. Why didn't I win this before? Because I've pulled cards that are just so beneficial to me, or just so so perfect in terms of, like, I made a good deck. Okay, I'm going to take some credit for that. I think my deck is good. And I think pulling the Celebrian Stone was a big help in that mulligan that we did obviously in the first episode. Having not pulled, like, really any creatures, I mean, hardly any. We pulled the crows, and we pulled the goblins, and we got rid of them. But that's it. We've really done very, very well. And yeah, I think a lot of it is down to luck, right? We've got 5 allies in the battlefield and no enemies. Like, this doesn't happen. I promise, this does not happen. We're going to quest. I'm going to stop talking about it. We're going to quest. We're questing against 3. So again, I think we'll just quest Faramir, right? Give us an extra 3. We've got so much to block with. I don't think we're going to be in trouble. With him, and do we discard again? I might discard this guy, to be honest, or Gleowine. No, I like Gleowine. He gives us a card. But he's expensive. Bilbo's already giving us cards. Maybe I will discard No, I think I'm going to discard this guy if we need to. Because we don't necessarily need to. We've got 8. So 8 to go. Above 3 would have us quest 11 plus whatever this is. So, or 3 plus whatever this is. So we're doing currently 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah? Yeah, we're doing 9. Let's see. All right, it's Misty Mountain Goblins. That's not too bad. So that's 11 versus 5. That's 6. Oh, we can. We can do it. We can do it. I can discard cards, and I can discard both of these, and we can do it. We can actually win this game. I mean, yeah, I feel weird about this because I feel like it's been too easy, but I don't know. Let's just play to the end of this turn. That's what I'm going to do. At least have some combat and feel like I've earned it. So, because, yeah, okay, so let me count again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus 2 is 11. Oh, no. No, I can't. I'm talking absolute rubbish. No, I can't. So I'm only going to do 1. That's 10. So 10 minus 5 is 5. And we'll put 5 on here. Sorry, I got a bit muddled there. I thought I could do 2 more and get... Yeah, no. 5. That's fine. I thought we were going to pass the quest on, like, the first try, but we didn't. We're on. I mean, we got a long way. Don't get me wrong. But as soon as Misty Mountain Goblins attacks, they are going to take one of those away. So yeah, okay, fine. Right, we have some options then, because we can now travel, which I think we will. I mean, no, I think we shan't, because let's be honest, adding 3 more quest points necessary to this doesn't make any sense, because even if we pull something awesome, we're still questing for like 11 per turn. So frankly, I'm not going to give that up. I don't want to travel here because then I'm going to have to do 3 and then another 2, and it's just not worth it for the one threat that, maybe you can't see that, but the one threat that this is adding to the quest. So I'm not going to travel. So we're you know, River Ninglor, I've heard lovely things, but we're not going. And the Banks of Anduin, we've spent long enough there, okay? We've spent long enough. We journeyed down it last time, so we don't even care about it. We've seen it all before. Let's move into the combat phase. The Misty Mountain Goblins, obviously their threat is 15. 15, I keep showing it to the wrong camera. So they are more than happy to engage us with a threat of 39. Forced. After Misty Mountain Goblins attack, remove 1 progress token from the current quest. Right, don't mind if I do. Well, I do mind, but we'll do it. So we're now at 4 out of 8. We're halfway there. Now then. Oh, you know what strikes me is I don't think we added shadow cards to the crows. This is ridiculous, but it's been ages since it's been a while since I played the. It's been a while since I recorded the first episode, but now I'm like remembering things that I know that I should have done last time. But yeah, we should have played shadow cards during combat. Let me show you how that works. Sorry, I've messed that up, so I'll probably get some comments about that. Let's pay to get Aragorn back because he's the best. And the Misty Mountain Goblins are going to attack us now. We are going to deal what is called a shadow card to them, which is we deal a card face down onto them and then pick defenders. So I think what we're going to do is pick a Snowborn Scout as a defender because he's just there to be killed, let's be honest. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's just the truth. So we're going to pick Snowborn Scout to be the defender. And then when we attack with the goblins, we flip over the shadow card and check for shadow effects. This card doesn't have any, but let's say we picked this one. Because I want to cover this because I didn't in the first video because I made a mistake. So this any text below this line is shadow text, shadow, and it says discard from play all allies with a printed cost lower than the number of Riverland locations in play. So say we'd pulled this, we'd have 3 Riverland things in play, and we'd have to discard all of these allies with less than 3. Luckily, we didn't pull that, and we pulled this treachery card, which does not have any shadow text on it. So we don't, even though it says when revealed, we don't include it because it doesn't have shadow, okay? Yeah, cool. So we've blocked with Snowborn Scout. That's lovely. He is dead, though, because 2 minus 1 is 1. He's only got 1 hit point, so Snowborn Scout is unfortunately deceased. However, we're about to get our revenge because... well, we can just tap him with Aragorn, can't we? So if we exhaust Aragorn in our attack phase, 3 minus 1... oh, hang on. No, 3 minus 1 is 2, so I will have to engage Garden of the Citadel as well, sorry. So 3 plus 1 is 4, minus 1 is 3, and we can put 3 damage tokens straight on that ugly goblin horde. They are dead. Lovely. So even that shadow card didn't do very much because we were okay. Didn't have any shadow text. That is the end of that turn, I think. Anything else we need to do? No. No, there isn't. Right. Yeah, I mean, like, having the Protector of Lorien, being able to discard cards, and having Bilbo being able to draw cards, so we're, like, drawing more and more, and being able to discard more and more, is pretty good. Yeah, I like that combo. Erebor Hammersmith. I forgot you were even there. Hello. Oh, yeah, he would have had to be gone as well. Right, let's raise our threat. We're up to 40. out of 50, remember, so we've still got 10 to go. We've still got 10 threat wiggle room. We're going to draw 2 cards. It is a Valiant Sacrifice and another Self-Preservation. Remember, Aragorn has one of those on him if he ever gets hurt, which he hasn't done yet. Bilbo is flush with cash again. So, frankly... No, I want to keep him with 3 again, just in case he's got the snare, just in case we get someone good. So, let's quest. Do I have anything else to do? I can't play Faramir because obviously we've already got one. And this allows us to draw cards after an ally dies. So we don't need to do that yet because an ally has not died. Yeah, all right, let's quest. Let's quest, and we'll quest with Faramir again because he's doing that good thing he does. Or I should say we're not questing with him, we're exhausting with him, sorry. We're exhausting him to get quest points for everyone else. So you're questing with an extra 1, you're questing with an extra 1. We're going to exhaust Steward of Gondor to get you 2 more resources. Oh, hang on, well that means I can do good stuff with him. Never mind. I think we're going to be okay this turn. I think we're probably going to win. We're quest with Aragorn as well for 4. So we're questing again for 3, technically 4, 5... 9. Yeah. 9, then plus whatever cards I want to discard. And we're not pulling anything extra, so just whatever's in this deck. We're questing against 3. It's a flipping Signs of Gollum. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to finish with 3 Signs of Gollum. I mean, honestly, we've been so lucky, guys. I don't even know what to say. This game is like it's like playing a training mission. Honestly, I've played this particular scenario where I have literally died on the 3rd round. Like, everyone has been destroyed because I pulled 2 of those flipping Mordor hunters and was just like, I don't have an answer to this. They've already got... I had a clue, so they were 4 4s. So they basically were just doing 8 damage each turn. And whatever I could get out, I tried. Like, I tried to block things with Snowborn Scouts, but it's like, you can't make up for that. Here, we've had the exact opposite, where we've just had everything go right. So, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think this is particularly skillful, necessarily. Maybe it's some good deck construction. Probably, it's all right, but it's, you know, I'm only going off, like, base cards and, like, this one expansion set. I didn't yet add in the second expansion that I bought. Yeah, I can't really take credit for this. But, yeah, well, we're going to win. We're going to win. Because 9... we said we're questing for 9, -3 is 6. 6 successful questing points is more than we need, because we need 4. So 4, 5, 6. We quest successfully. 10 out of 8. And we also get to claim the 3rd clue of Gollum. I think. Does this give us victory points? No. That's weird. I figured, like... It's weird that... Let me check the rules. I want to see... not the rules, but, like, the addition sheet. I want to see what, like, actually you get for questing, like... Because you think that you could probably just leave these, couldn't you? Like, if you didn't actually want to get them, you could probably just leave them behind and it'd be okay. You could still get through the... Oh, no, you can't, of course, because if there are ever no heroes with clue objective attached in play, then you have to go back to 2B. So, I suppose you need at least 1. And we've got 3, so I say that's an impressive victory. That, I think, is going to be it. We have quested successfully, and frankly, we've bested this level quite comprehensively. We literally didn't take any damage on our heroes, not once. Bilbo was just sitting there smoking his pipe like a flippin' boss. Steward of Gondor in his hand. We found 3 signs of Gollum, so 3 nasty fish heads, in order to find the little weirdo. And we've got, I mean, all we did, these are the ones we discarded ourselves. We literally only had 1 character, like 1 ally die. Is that really true? Yeah, I mean, this is a weird playthrough. We ended on 40 threat. So let me tell you what our score was, I guess, and then I'll wrap the video up. So our final score is our threat level, which is 40, plus the threat level of any dead hero, which is 0, damage token on remaining heroes, which is 0, so that's 40, and then minus any victory points earned, which I think we did earn some victory points, didn't we? Because we had that one... Did we have that one location that I forgot to set aside when we passed it? Or did we not decide to pass it? Gladden Fields. Yeah, we did. Okay. So minus the victory points, which is 3. So that's 37. And then 10 plus 10 points per round. I don't remember how many rounds we did, so that's actually going to have to be for you. I cannot remember. I didn't keep track. I usually use the other tracker, but I just totally forgot this time. So usually I use the other tracker to keep track of rounds, but I don't remember. I'm pretty sure we played... Is there a way for me to figure it out? Hold on. I think we played 7 rounds because I've got 14 extra cards out, which would have meant that I'd drawn 7 times, because 7 times 2 for Bilbo would have been 14. So I think that's how many. So I'm going to go with 7. So we plus 70, which is a score of 107. And that is pretty good. So the lower the score, the better. And that's pretty good, I think. Yeah, that's a pretty decent score as far as I'm concerned. So 107, let me know if you can do any better. This is very, very lucky. This is not a normal playthrough. It's not a normal playthrough at all. But it was a lot of fun still. I mean, I do really love this game. And like I said, it can be very, very swingy. And it can get really frustrating if you get on the wrong end of that, right? Like if you just keep getting trounced and it begins to be a bit like, well, what am I supposed to do? Like there's no way I can, like... Pulling 2 of these at the start of your game ends your game. Like, you just have to reshuffle and deal again. But we got very lucky because we got to discard him. This one first, we got to discard him, right? And then we got this one and trapped him, which, what a flippin' addition to the deck that was. So that trap was, like, the best card. But yeah, I mean, imagine you pull, like, 2 clues and this guy, and you're up to a 6/6, and you're just like, there's no way. Or 2 of them, there's no way. But... as it stands, I think we had a good game. And I'll take some credit, not too much, but just a little bit. And a score of 107. Let me know how you do if you have this. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more Lord of the Rings on the channel. These videos have been some of my most popular, but then they're also some of my most old. So like they're one of the first ever videos that I recorded on the channel. So I hope this does justice to that. I hope this update, new playthrough does justice to that. I hope you enjoy what we've done here together today. And yeah, check out the Discord if you haven't already. On the screen right now is going to be a list of my wonderful, lovely, and amazing patrons. Thank you so much for your support. It means the absolute world. And yeah, if you want to check out some behind-the-scenes content, get some exclusive stuff, get some cool things and whatnots, then go over to the Patreon and check that out as well. You know, have a look around and see what you think. Drop me a like if you like. Leave me a comment with stuff that you want me to play next. And until next time, I will see you later.